Bad hearing.
that'll be fixed soon enough, hopefully for Mike. So
No,
Mike's getting hearing aids, bro. He's getting hearing aids. All good.
then we won't be able to whisper behind him. He'll be like,
I can hear something muttering there. No, not you, Leon. The music.
oh boy.
Low volume on this. Back. Let this all load up here.
I was just sorry. I was
Boys,
just looking up.
running late. You shut the hell up, Andy Hutch. I swear to God, you shut the hell up. What's up?
Running for intern, man.
Bad knees is gonna fight bad back. We'll see who wins. More Johnny.
Bring up here. We're going. We'll see how this hotel Wi-Fi does. Take my phone off Wi-Fi. That might help. One less person out of 200 or whatever you're doing.
Never know, bro.
Notice my new name there, Jeremy. It's Positive Leon. Just positive thoughts now on the water. It just everything's positive. No negativity.
I want to see how long that's gonna last, man.
I
really
probably
do.
about 10 minutes, but we'll stay positive for a little while. At least.
We'll have
You
it.
try hanging with Leon for freaking 11 days, bro. I swear to God. Like, that was a feat in itself, man.
I'm surprised we're all on here. But,
What's it? 11? Was it 11 days? No, 9 days, wasn't it?
That's
Don't get
nine
used to
too
the
many,
ladies. The
isn't
ladies
it?
did good last week, though. It was fantastic.
the ladies did it. Awesome, yeah.
Andy Hutch, you can go. What's up, Jason Cross? What's happening, brothers? It is another Monday here. Yeah, we're back. Load up here and get the music up. Just easing back into it. The music's not too hype now. We just gotta ease into it.
Nice and relaxed, chilling out, eh?
Feels like it's been a while. It's been a
Wondering
while.
what Ernie's up to right about now.
That
What-
dog cost me a night's worth of sleep.
Season 9 Hardwater, brought to you by Gone Fishing, Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear, and Ion Ice Augers. It's Monday, March 23. Of course, we're well into it. We're almost at the end of Hardwater season. I've only got a couple episodes left, and then we get into the spring. Open water, all kinds of new stuff coming on the pod here, all kinds of things, but we still got ice to go. Today's got a good episode here. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, thanks to the ladies, Divine, Val, and Jen. Filled in last week very admirably. I was able to catch most of it kind of thing while we were unpacking. Just got back, of course, from our trip to Bassmaster Classic. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the ice rescue in Owen Sound. Some more funny stuff from Kevin Fox there, if you're familiar. We'll recap that in a little bit. A little bit about Toronto Boat Show. A little bit about hating on the scopers and all that kind of stuff and whatever you guys want to talk about. Of course, we're going to handicap the Icebreaker Elite Series Championship and the B-Side Open, which is this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, $10,000 first place prize. That's happening this weekend too. So all kinds of things to talk about here. We'll see if these guys have things to talk about here too. Yay, soft water there. Ah, Gord. Come on, bro. We still got ice, bro. Or we have slush anyway. What's the update on the lake, boys?
Yeah.
I'm out in Toronto filming. I am not local. I feel like I haven't been home in
Just
3
look,
weeks.
seems like everybody that's posting stuff is it's just like slush water. Talk to one of the guides. A lot of stuff's breaking just because of the slush.
Yeah, lots of
It's
slush,
just-
man.
So thick, like it's just water and slush. That's it.
Didn't Rick have a good he had a whole calculation there. Rick's watching now, but he knows like it was like 10 inches of snow equates to when it's melting to an inch of water, surface water kind of thing, something like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff there, and there's nowhere for it to go at the moment. Usually it would drain in and then you get the cracks and then it would get under the ice eventually, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get to that for well after the season, probably.
I don't
The
think
long
so, yeah.
season anyway.
And I'll tell you what, if it stays like mildly warm, like it was on the weekend, those guys who were like scoping it, it's gonna be tough because trudging through all that snow and everything, it's not easy, man. Like, if it was a lot harder, like usually is where it's colder and the snow is crispier and stuff, a lot easier to walk through. But that soft snow and slush, man, it makes it tough to really hunt them down like that, man.
Even at the moment, even if it is crunchy out there, it's already kind of crunchy. You know, it's not uniform. It's a mess, man. It's a mess
Yeah,
for
it's a
sure.
total
out
mess.
there.
It's a mess right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting
Supposed to.
stranded.
So,
Yeah,
because like I was
gotta
out
train.
there Sunday, and man, like weather was nice, but I'm telling you, like going scoping and hunting for these fish, like just trudging through that snow, I do not want to do that again, man. No, it was
It's
tiring,
good.
dude.
Adds a level of difficulty there, man. You know, I mean, may the
Yeah.
best team win the weekend there. You know, it just whatever conditions you face is just like open. That's the cool thing about our events is that it's a tournament. So whatever the weather is, man, as long as the tournament's a go, you got to get out there, and everyone's got the same conditions, right? There's all level playing field in that sense.
Yeah, it's just gonna add another level of difficulties. That's it.
Yeah. And there's no trucks, dude. Like I'm like before the end of the season, I don't think there's no trucks going on at all, dude. None.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is all
Where's that slush going, man? I know. That snow's got to go somewhere. If it all of a sudden drained or whatever, what's up, Peter Young, bro? Then you would have a place to go, I guess, or whatever. Then, but you have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have any new pictures to put on there? Leon's got a new one. He's got a new one. He's got a Tennessee bass. Hey,
that was a fat spotted bass.
Yeah.
I think the spotted bass generally are fat like that. I think that's just how they are. I think they're Leon fish, man, for sure. Those things.
Well, at least it wasn't a sauger.
Yeah. Well, I could have caught one, but I didn't, which is surprising out there. But
I'm surprised the Tully's not losing it because that's not a fish on ice, man. I'm surprised you're not losing it, the Tully, right now.
No, fuck.
Why?
you get to go on some
He was dead set on
water,
everything
so
hard water, right? Hard water.
This is hard water. Any open water does not count.
I was at least on some of those lakes a bit before that. So
little news and notes on April 4th, of course. There's still a whole bunch of derbies took place in the last few weeks. But they still got the Tatasquiat Cree Nation one on April 4th. But interesting thing, just like Trevor Crowshire mentioned there, some stuff went down. And we're not going to associate it with the Tatasquiat Cree Nation one. That's a great derby. And if you're interested, look at that first, second, third. Oh my God, there. Contact Quinton. CDP Nation. There. We'll help you guys out and getting up there. But did you guys see that? What happened, or allegedly, or whatever's going on at the Montreal Lake Derby, which is arguably the largest prizes anyway for ice fishing derbies on the continent.
I haven't seen anything. Like, I haven't read anything. So
yeah, I saw there's some more weights, and I think what I kind of caught is that these people brought the fish from somewhere else, transported them somehow, and
Montreal Lake put out they put a press release out.
Yeah,
and they said RCMP are investigating. I got the article. There's an article here. There's articles out there, but they had to put something out, and they said like there's no evidence that this has been happened beyond this year.
Yeah.
But the scuttlebutt is that like this thing. Holy shit! So if you're not familiar, the Montreal Lake Derby in Saskatchewan is one of the largest in the country, if not the. Like the prizes are. What are the prizes? Like you're winning like in the six figures kind of thing.
that's crazy. So what they allegedly brought a fish from another lake?
No, what they said they have like metal detectors and everything. So like it sounds like they found metal and some like weights and fish again for $100,000. What's going on here?
Why are they talking to Andrew Pilata? I'm curious about it. Are they just using him as a talking head? Andrew Pilata runs not this Toronto Sportsman show, but the one before that and the Toronto Ice Fishing show. He's a guy out here. I guess they're just using him as a talking head then.
I guess so, because they were just saying that he runs 30 plus tournaments.
Yeah, but not this one. I think
no.
Oh no, is he
got nothing to do with this?
Oh, he's just talking about his tournaments. Yeah. So they're basically just looking for a local talking head. No, whatever. Anyway, the First Nation remains committed to ensuring a fair and respectful event. It's $100,000. But there's an investigation going on, so it's all pending. So that's unfortunate to hear. Probably more. We'll talk more about this as info comes out. It's tough to speculate, and we don't know what's going on, but something's.
It looks like it's metal. It's like lead weights again. Someone tried to pass that off. So I mean, we've got weights in fish. We already talked about that last week about that other Yahoo that did it. Now, someone's doing it on Ice Derby in Canada this time. Oh boy, we're gonna have to.
It gets me. these people think, like, I don't know how they think they're going to get away with it, or they may get away with it once or twice, but kills their name, not only in the area, but kills the fishing community too that they're working with, right? Because
Well, and
everybody
that's the
starts
thing.
questioning.
You end up killing a tournament because of it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, if you've ever done good at another tournament, then it's going to be, well, maybe he did it at that one too.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's immediately what came into question is like the past now. Like they were talking like, wow, especially if this person competes at it every year and whatever they've won now. Like, I mean, they do like Tony says, they do like lifetime fishing license event. Maybe there's a fine even or community service or whatever, but the damage done is damage done. Like, who cares if this person doesn't fish anymore? It's just a long running tournament. Like the Montreal Lake Ice Derby is a long running competition, and then for it to have a black eye. I've heard they won earlier at another derby. We're on a watch list. So hats off to them for keeping an eye on, like, if you sort of feel that something's fishy as an organizer, to try and find out, then and call them on it, kind of thing, right? So,
well, and that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other problem, right? Now people are going to want to organize tournaments, but now they're going to sit in the back of their mind, well, what happens if this happens? So then somebody's not going to put on a tournament because of it.
well, that's always a risk you take to it. I mean, you're running an event.
Yeah,
And that's always a risk, no, that someone's going to come and not obey the rules. Hence, it's up
Well,
to
I
the
mean,
competition to enforce it.
For 100K, don't you think that's almost automatic? It's like, hey, we gotta have all these safe checks or whatever to make sure.
And they do. They
everything's
do, though.
legit,
I mean,
right?
like, that's what they said. They do. It's just,
So
hence they caught somebody, right?
yeah.
So the whole thing, like, I mean, the whole message you should get out then, if they were them, is, and they are, is that we caught it because of our strict measures and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's not like they're just bringing this in now because something happened. Like, if they're not being reactive, they've always done this. That's what I know about it anyway. I will talk more about it as we find more info and everyone gets to read up on it and learn some stuff this week. Maybe something else comes out. We'll talk about it. But the bigger like we all know, the bigger the prize money, and it doesn't take much. It's just that it's just proportional to how big the prize and the accolades are. The propensity for people trying to cheat or skirt the gray areas is it always increases, kind of thing. You see that all the time.
crazy.
Now, a lot of the derbies, especially on the res, even are by weight. Broken Head is like by weight, right? Remember the people running there with a big pike and they're going to put it on a bucket to weigh him and stuff. But Split Lake is by length though. So Big Bears brings in the cash. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Though.
Brings in the
I don't know how
trash,
length
bro.
versus weight would change other tournaments. As in
Like,
derbies,
not only is
What's that,
Get
Leo?
out of here. Block that guy.
Yeah,
Not just
bro.
like, it's not only a black eye, like to the tournament, and that, like, say that the guy's cheating. It's like, it's everybody involved with those guys too, right? Like, it's it gives, Jimmy and Joe who fished with these guys or whatever a few times, it puts a mark on, like, a target on everybody's back, right? And it's stupid that people really want to do this for well, like you said, $100,000. It is what it is, but we've seen people do it for barbecues, right? At that tournament we covered last year. So
I guess look at that
Whatever-
one girl.
yeah,
was
whatever it
the
is,
wedding
you
was
won that one,
bringing
yeah.
people
us
will cheat no
the
matter
street
what,
fights
right?
out.
throw the book at
People will
them.
cheat.
If you run an event or if you compete at one of the aspects you
Yeah.
want to look at is like, what are the measures put in place for enforcing rules and stuff like that? Because if you're putting your hard-earned money into a competition, you want there to be integrity. If you don't care, I guess you don't care, you're donating or whatever. But
Yeah.
I always look at rules, and I've stopped attending some tournaments here and there if or competitions or whatever if I don't feel like you're playing on a level playing field, or the chance for it of not being a level playing field is there. I choose not to put my money there. Some would cheat for
Hey,
keeping us in suspense, Rick. I want to know. You need to finish this. Cheat for a what? I guess plug in your all cheat for boys.
anything.
What? No, that's Bruce. That's Bruce. They cheat for
I think,
what?
like, even like this weight controversy, like, it came up, I know, a weekend a bit ago too, but when I came back to work, people are like, so do these guys on these pro tours cheat? Like, I'm like, no, like, I'm sure some do, like, in some ways or whatever, but I mean, like, these people at work are asking me if these pros are cheating, and I'm just like, no, like, these weights are legit. They have their own things in place. Like, I definitely don't know what Bass and what these other organizations have in place, but we definitely hope that none of these guys are doing that, right? So
A lot of the events
Yeah.
have marshals. If you're talking about the
Yeah.
pro side,
yeah,
marshals, lie detector tests, and all kinds of different
Yeah.
Well, the
things.
pro
There are
side, they,
penalties.
they always have somebody in the boat with them, right? So
But
it's
yeah.
pretty tough.
There's lots of pro levels though that doesn't have that. But there are
Marshals,
things in place for stuff like that. But who knows?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
I'm really
hats
curious to
off
see
to them for catching them.
comes up from this.
Good job catching them. Yep. So
We'll talk
But-
more about that when we get more info and stuff like that. Murray says pros could cheat as well, always away. 100%. I just you're gonna look for whether you're going outside of area or you're, you know what I mean? Like guys will do all kinds of things, but to go hit some culvert somewhere or whatnot. But yeah, all you can do is put measures in place there and do the best you can. I just want to touch on this here. Saskatchewan raised their license prices. See that? 42
Yeah.
plus a 20 angling habitat certificate makes it 62 total for a resident now. So obviously, non-resident guys like us, it would go up as well. What do you guys think about that?
yee.
Well, I mean, I know one thing: Saskatchewan puts their money back into it, right? Like they're heavy into the restocking and taking care of their resources. So as long as they put it back into there, then it's worth it. If they're just going to use it to go buy a desk for one of their colleagues, then no, it's not worth it. As long as you're reusing the money, what's $20?
Well, yeah,
New
that's for
angling
residents. How,
habitat
what's the
certificate.
what's the cost for an out of province?
Well,
That's
your audit
Well,
province is
more,
probably going to be
well, obviously
80,
more, but how,
80 plus for a season.
Gord is
Yeah.
old. His license is free. Not if you're non-resident though. If you're non-resident senior or youth, yeah, I think you still got to pick up a license. Non-residents who come to Manitoba have to, like 15-year-olds or whatever, stuff to pick something up. Unless you're a resident kind of thing.
Yeah.
5 for a 3-day pass. They do have 3-day passes and short ones. We were in Tennessee there, and they had a 10-day pass. That we picked
and
up.
that's
10
that's what we
day, eh?
got, yeah.
Yeah, and I think
No,
that was
no
what,
trout
oh,
fishing.
40
$33.
40 something US.
Suck it up,
And-
Santos, you loser.
33
won't-
$33, yeah, American.
Admit you could go sleep with Leon there, man.
I guess back to the Saskatchewan thing, it looks like this poster makes it look as if they're going to be, putting the money back to the proper side of the environment, right, in the fisheries, which is great to see. You want I would say any organization or any province to be doing the same thing if they're charging extra money, right?
My
And
big
for,
thing
like,
is
like
this
this-
right here: improved angler
Yeah.
access.
Yeah.
Like just traveling everywhere, and now traveling to Tennessee, you could cross that off the list now of places that I've seen, and just seeing the accesses that they have everywhere else compared to our places, man. Like
Yeah.
our little
Parking lots.
one dock cement pad that's like 7 feet wide. I mean, or gravel or whatnot. Like improved angler access. I would pay more. I that's not out to lunch. I mean, that's a regular. It's getting up there now or whatever, but it's. I mean, our license in Manitoba for a resident could stand to raise up. What is it for a full one? $24 after tax or something?
Yeah.
Something
like that, yeah.
insanely stupid cheap. So I don't care. Like Mike said, if we throw a angling habitat certificate ourselves kind of thing and chip in another $20, I don't mind it, man. If it goes to stuff like this, sustainable stuff.
Well, that's the thing, right? If it's there to improve stuff, to maintain the waterways and everything, then yeah, no problem. But we'd like to see transparency in that too if they're raising prices. So
Lake Winnipeg's not stocked. We know that.
You don't have to stop Lake Winnipeg. Even the whitefish. You know that they Lake Simcoe out here. I'm at the Toronto Boat Show. I was on all weekend, and yeah, they have a whitefish stocking program even to beef up the stocks of whitefish in their lakes.
Really?
Which is
eh?
wild. Like we've got
Yeah,
so many kind of thing already. They have to beef them up, and those aren't hardy fish at all. I mean, they're pretty fragile, those things, and they're stocking those even, right? So we take it for granted in Manitoba that we don't even really have to stock. Closest thing we stock are all those brood stock stillwater ponds with tigers and whatnot. It's crazy how many people want to go to Manitoba for tigers too. It's just like that one pond. Maybe there's 3-4 ponds in total that have them, and one pond in the Ducks there, or whatever people go to, and they're from everywhere. Everyone wants to go catch a tiger, which is
Yeah,
wild to me. I guess I don't know. Aaron put a couple of videos on it. Everyone wants to catch him, I guess.
Right, and what and how many ponds usually have them? What, 3 ponds have tigers?
Manitoba?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like gonna be like 4 or 5. I mean, Footprint has it, but not a lot. Like the Bonnie Ponds have them, not a lot. But Bauer down there in Turtle or something like that has them, but not a lot. When you order your license, it was similar to Metro Silver license. Bought, I thought $3 on your license goes south to Texas there. Yeah, I don't know if they still have that contract with them, but it was with a company outside the country that had the
It's a
processing
Canadian company now.
contract.
For some reason, I thought that. But
Yeah, when you pay that extra fee, like because we used to be able to buy it at wherever you go to Canadian Tire, like we don't have that
Yeah.
anymore in Manitoba. So there is a fee that goes down, and then in Manitoba, our license fees just go to general coffers, which I don't agree. Aside from the fish future, there's not fish futures, or there's a fish conservation. It's not fish futures, it's something else. FWEF, Fishery and Wildlife Enhancement Fund. A portion of our license goes to that.
I don't agree.
like-
I don't
I'd
agree
like
with
to
the
get
general
that.
coffer for our fees
No.
because you
Yeah,
just
I
use
mean-
it for whatever.
Well, some of it's got to go to it, some of it, and you hope that it goes to infrastructure and stuff, maintaining roads and refilling gravel or all that kind of stuff, but not all of it, man. Fix the freaking boat with the extra money. Shit, make new ones, renovate them completely. This is a whole
Yes.
rant. I could talk an hour on how we need to reallocate and increase our licenses in Manitoba for sure. But yeah, Trevor's
They
on
gotta
the
put it
Saskatchewan. He doesn't mind the 20. Like he's in Saskatchewan.
But they got to put it back into the sport.
100%.
Yeah.
And hence that's why they have this. They're calling the new angling habitat. They have to have a place to account for it, right?
Yeah.
$20 from each license. They sell 500,000 licenses in a year or whatever it is. They have a place to put it, so it goes into a fund. If they didn't name it, like what is that? Why do you have to have a stamp or whatever? That's why it's got to be accounted for and stuff. So yeah.
So if they ever raise prices here, where would some of the places that you would like to see fixed or improved on?
Every single whiteshell launch could stand to be expanded on 100%. Maybe a public Red River facing one, a couple of them.
I'd like to see him fix the end of Maine.
And the main would be my
Red River ones, man, for sure. Lake Winnipeg could use them that aren't attached to the commercial fishing.
That's right.
But we're just depending on Hecla Harbor, Balsam Bay, Gimli. Like we just sneak in when we can. Should be like dedicated fishing ramps. And that's just
how many.
That's just the ones that we access from Winnipeg. Never mind the rest of the
Look how many launches were open to Nick to launch at, right, for his tournament. Like he could have went to 4 different launches on one lake, kind of thing, right? Like.
Yeah, there was like 9 or 10.
On ours, it's like or like even more. Like, but like you said here, it's like you go to End of Maine, you go to Selkirk, you go to Cats, you go to Lockport, and that's where you're launching, and it's seems like
unless it's like that one where we picked them up from pre-fish, we weren't too sure.
Oh yeah, that 45-degree angle.
The dock is beautiful. Gord says here. You don't know beautiful docks unless you start going down to all kinds of other places, man. Because you see, like I see some places that 4 boats could go down at once. That's all cement pad.
Yeah.
All dock. Trailer parking are long lines. Like we've got trailer, like we don't even have trailer parking. Like it's just actual places, man. I've been to Michigan, Tennessee, now Minnesota, Wisconsin places, Ontario, Alberta. Our launching places suck, bro. Suck.
Even that boat launch that was in the back 40 of Gunnersville was better than most of ours.
Exactly, man. That was just some garbage went behind an industrial plant, and it's still awesome.
But things we've talked about before, we just don't have enough people to afford things like that.
Woe is me. Stop.
Oh, come on.
We're a have-not province for sure, but if we sell 400 and change thousand licenses.
Yeah.
You add times that by $20. That'll pay for a few more launches here and there. Instead of like you're having to close the Pine Falls one because boats are getting damaged. Yeah. You've been to my launch, Eric. I know your launch, brother. Allison, Whiteshell definitely needs improvements in boat launches. They are nice, but definitely room for improvement with the amount of people. 100%. And they're just one. Like they're just one in, one out launches.
That's right.
Like they take that Nudimic one that I used for years, and you have to go under that walking bridge. One in, one out. You go to Winnipeg Beach, one in, one out. Like, I mean, it's crazy to me, man. So if you get one Yahoo that wants to unload their cooler and have a picnic there before they leave,
Yep.
you're at the
That
mercy of all
doesn't
that.
happen,
Like,
does it? That doesn't happen at boat launches.
Never.
No.
Never.
should be 50, but all money goes to fishing. $20 with no limits. No, you had me at no limits, bro. You had me at no limits. I don't know what he's talking about, but
No
no
limits.
You had me at no limits, bro. Anyway, that's that. Like, we could do a whole hour on that there, of course. Let's talk a little bit about our trip there, where we're down there. The whole point of the trip was to follow this man, Nick Whitting, Dr. Nick, competing, representing Canada,
Scientist.
technically North Dakota, at the Newport Bassmaster Kayak Series Championship, presented by it had like 14 names,
At the warehouse.
something like that or whatever. But
Yeah.
that was cool, man.
Finishing Canadian.
Top finishing Canadian. I was at the show here, and guys know the other guy, the Quebec guy with a southern accent, bro. What's his name again?
Yeah.
Joshua. Whatever. They know him here. Oh yeah, he was down there. Oh yeah, Nick kicked his ass. I said. Was he from Canada? He's from Canada. He was representing North Dakota, but he's
Quebec,
from
yeah.
Canada. I said, yeah, he's
Yeah.
representing us, bro.
Joseph Bailey's at the
That's
same.
the
Boley.
one. Yeah,
Boley is I think
Boyley.
his last name.
Boyley.
Boyley. There you
Boyley?
go.
Yeah.
And he's a good kid.
Yeah.
He was a good kid. He was with us there at the rules meeting and stuff, and he's going to school. Can you imagine that? Joseph Boyley has a scholarship to kayak fish at a university in the States there, so he moved to Tennessee for it.
Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
Come on, man. Come on, that's cool. Like that's
That
not
is,
even
man.
like that's not even bass fishing. That's like kayak fishing. Come on.
It's
Yeah,
all that.
there's
It's,
something
all,
wrong with our
that.
province.
It's that nil money, man, in the States.
Yeah, they got
Hey.
boosters and all that kind of stuff. Or
Yeah.
whatever. They could
Bald
do
spots,
any
man.
kind of obscure. I mean, to be honest, fishing is an obscure sport as far as collegiate athletics go. So it's something. But it would be cool if we had more of that stuff. But hey, you just go down there. We send all kinds of volleyball and basketball and baseball players already. Might as well
Yep.
send anglers too, man. Nash is going to school in the States at some fancy. He's going to go to
Tell
Duke,
you,
Duke fishing program.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. UNLV.
So even that boat launch is better than ours.
This is
Nice
just a
and
downtown
smooth, eh?
Chattanooga boat
Yeah.
launch.
Look at that.
But there's the crew. There's the pit crew. Other kayakers had pit crews with them too, helping out and stuff like that. Not everybody did. Some people travel from far and wide. Nick brought a crew with him, and it helps. You know how long it takes to access the launch and then assemble everything and carry everything down. Then you got to troubleshoot. So you got Mike the mechanic there, and you got Leon the grip. We're calling Leon the grip Belandiak, and Nick was on the water, man. If he won this thing, we had handed it for sure. I supervised, of course, but yeah, man.
Well, we all need a good
Had to have it
supervisor.
in.
Eric.
After day one, Nick Whitting was in 28th place, and in striking distance, 89.25. Our goal there as a team was like telling you have to be like sort of a 90, 91. And what that means is it's your 5 best bass, and it goes by inches. So 5 20 inchers, which are giant bass, right? Those are 4 or 5 pounders right there, would be 100, and 100 is hard to get to, and someone did. So if you're in the 90s, you're doing really good. Like if you're at 90, you're averaging a master angler, right? The Manitoba Master, 5 times 18. I think so. He did really good that first day, for sure. He was right there, striking distance. And then day 2 wasn't so pretty. We left him in a rainstorm and +6. But +6 down there was like cold.
Cold. It really killed some of his spots, eh? That
It's
weather.
frozen. It changes the fishing and stuff for sure. But
Yeah.
by the
Well,
end
it
of
just
it
got-
there,
The only reason it was cold is because it was raining. A bit of wind. It was windy that morning too.
oh
Yeah.
man. What broke on his boat, Mike? What ended up happening? That
So
sort
it
of
was
cost him
the
last 2 hours?
cables that control his pedals. Like he messaged me the other day also, and he said the reason it did completely fail is because another cable broke after that.
Oh, jeez.
So he had
And
2
that was
broken
broken
cables.
last fall already.
Eh?
Like that pedal's days
to
were
break
numbered.
last fall on him.
Yeah.
So our little backyard fix kind of held it together for a while, and then I guess the other cable decided to just call it quits, and that was it. It broke.
Because in the end, he ended up at 176, 26th place. Not too
Yeah.
shabby at all. He figures he left about 4 or 5 inches on the lake there where he just couldn't get back. They had to sit in one spot downstream. Like it's not like it's just a still water lake. It's a river, right? Especially
he
fishing
was
in downtown.
fishing in a lot of current. Like that
Yeah.
that Friday
was
morning was a
flowing
lot of
pretty good.
current.
Yeah.
Or
He thought he
Thursday
could get
morning.
back to where his big fish spot. He was letting it rest. Like he had 18s, he had another 20 there, 19 incher, and he had a couple 15 inchers to call on day 2 there, which really he most likely would have, whether it was by 3, 4, 7 inches, he would have upgraded those 2 fish. But then when the pedal broke about 1 in the afternoon, he couldn't get back there anymore, and the tournament ends at 3:30 or whatever. And that was that. He fished downstream and just caught some 14, 15 inches. He couldn't upgrade anymore. So it's too bad. But all in all, Nick was very proud.
Still did really well, man.
There, we're all proud of him for sure.
Yeah,
too,
he
right?
was happy. He was happy where he finished, and yeah, we were pretty proud of him.
And he beat some big names, as we'd like to say in the kayak world, right? Like, oh my God, can you meet that guy? But no, like Nick beat some of these anglers who are, where they place high in all these bass tournaments, and they're fishing year round.
145 total field for this kayak champion from across the continent. 4 Canadians, all the best sticks out of California, North Carolina, New York, you name it. They're all down there, and Nick can compete with the best of them. We represented certainly very well, man. And there are some big names in there too. And like Christine Fisher, of course, is super famous. She was in there and beat her and all kinds of stuff. So it was good, man. Like,
that's her fiance there, right under that Gonzalez. He's a heck of a stick too, right?
He's a really good stick. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the champ right there.
Dyer. So he won with I think 200 total, 201. He had 101 day and then a 98 days.
Back-to-back 100 days, yeah.
10 super bass is what this guy caught. And Nick, of course. Okay, Nick, we're at the they went up on stage, all these guys, the top 10.
Yeah.
And received their prizes up in the arena, the actual arena on the Friday, day 1 of the Bassmaster Classic. All right, Nick, we're backstage. I talked with Nick a little bit, but Nick's gonna interview Nick, and Nick could not wait, man, because Nick, it wasn't even an interview, it was an interrogation. Nick wanted to know exactly how this guy did it, because I'm looking at your pictures. I'm pretty sure I know where you were, and what did you find, and this and that. And it was cool just listening to them compare notes and all the things that go into it. Sometimes you think, not us, but I mean, if you're a casual, they're fishing out of a little rowboat, like how serious can it possibly be? And the strategy involved and the same old stuff. You're talking about matching, like you're fishing them in current, backwater, changing your presentations, the whole thing kind of thing. And those fish aren't easy to catch out there. We're so spoiled in Canada where our fish are pretty dumb. You think about it. Fish down there are so smart. I had like a half-hour conversation with Jamie Bruce at the Rapala booth yesterday. And he told me, man, it looks like Jamie Bruce is catching them all the time down there, but he goes hours and upon hours without catching a fish, seeing fish, but not catching them.
Really?
Because they're so educated down there, and to get them to go is hence all this crazy max sense stuff, and Berkeley's coming over, you name it, to get these things.
Well, and it's funny that you say that, because I just finished watching Damien's video of his first day at the Classic. And he was fishing Nickajack just around the corner from where we were fishing, and he was killing it.
He was there, on Nickajack.
Yeah, he was on Nickajack.
So that Nickajack near the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you guys fished over there.
I lost the big one there the first day. Yeah.
But we were, you know what the difference was? We were fishing the shorelines, and he was fishing weed beds out in the main river.
Yeah.
And that guy is like, I didn't know. We were going up to the rules meeting. We arrived there, and I look behind me and I see 2 Asian guys. Asians, what's up, bro? I'm shaking their hand. I don't know who they are. You guys are up here. Oh, don't you know who that is? That's like some big YouTuber, Damien. All I know is you're brown, bro. What's up, right? I see some brown people.
What did Mike say to him? Do you remember?
Oh yeah. And then I walked to him and says, "Dude, don't take this the wrong way, but fuck, you're a lot bigger on TV than you are in person."
And of course, no one loves to hear that. That guy shut down. That was it. Anyone you said, like Cooper Gallant, for example, big pro.
Yeah.
You're not that tall. I hear people say that all like, oh my God, man. Freaking, it's so funny. Cracks me up. But yeah, no, that's
Back
good
to
shit,
it.
man. That guy won. Like Nick was right there. He was on the juice.
Yeah.
The guy fished, they fished the same water. So they were
Yeah.
on the right stuff.
Back to
Nice.
Nick, like I know we sit there and we chat after the kayak tournaments and that, and you hear kind of what he did and how he won, but to sit there and hear his brain and like to see him talk and how he works, it just shows that he's in a different class, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
some of you guys may have come close to him in the tournaments, but we're not even close. Like he's on another level, right? That we don't even
Speak
think
for
about.
yourself, bro. Speak for yourself. Don't say we.
Okay,
You're trying to drag me down with him. I'm towards Nick than towards you. I'll tell you that much. Freaking we. Shut your fucking face.
I'm just in general, right? Like
Watch out,
listen,
Eric.
Brendan,
Schmidt's gonna hunt you down, man. Watch out.
Oh, sorry, Schmidt. I forgot the fan club. No, Nick is a killer stick. I say it everywhere I go. Like I'm out east all the time, and I go, I'll put up Nick Whitting, our defending CCKT Angler of the Year, against anybody in Canada kayak fishing. It doesn't mean like he's gonna kick everyone's ass, but I mean he can hang with anybody.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll tell
compete
you right
with
now,
him,
like,
man, for sure.
I
Yeah.
agree with you, man. No, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
Quinton, CDP needs to put up a vote for the nicest boat ramp in Manitoba. It'll be a short list, bro. It'll be a mud road one somehow. 100%. It'll be some shit launch somewhere, and that'll be like the nicest. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's do it, bro. We're gonna open water season coming. We got some stuff coming up here. Yeah. Shout out to CDP Nation that showed up. Nolan flew, and Petro. So as Dave Schmidt is to Leon is to Nolan Plu. And Leon was more excited. Nolan is here. They made the drive down. Just a vacation to a couple of Manitoba boys come down just to go see the Bassmaster Classic and the Expo. Love to see it, man. They drove down as well. So cool
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah,
man.
they said they white knuckled it all the way home too, because I talked to him at the social, Marcel's social on Friday.
Yeah.
And they said they white knuckled it all the way home.
And just to apologize to Leon, because Leon, I was gonna go back to Nashville and come up Iowa, and Leon goes, well, Google says it's faster to go up through Kentucky and Indianapolis. It shaves off like an hour. Fine, we'll go that way then. And then we ran into a blizzard in Chicago, and then
we
talking
were
to like guys
4
like
to 5 hours later.
But guys like Daryl Olson, for example, who lives just north of Minneapolis, he said all the Iowa roads were actually closed. We were driving on it. I was driving on it, 100 kilometers an hour on crazy snow, but the actual Iowa roads were all closed. We actually would have been dead stopped, to be honest, in that Waterloo, that meth head town that we went to.
Oh my God,
we would have been stuck there looking for a hotel, man. So
the truck and woke up with no tires on the truck.
Oh my God. we did find a meth head capital down there in Iowa. Wow. Oh,
I could not believe we stopped there.
You have to plan your route. You don't just stop in random places. Is the lesson.
Got experience.
Ian Water, of course, CDP Nation. Ian Water.
Yeah.
KBI champion himself, working for Daiwa and X-Braid. So he was down there working the whole weekend. So it's cool to see Ian there and picking his brain on stuff. Good shit, eh, guys?
Nice, man.
Yeah. No. Just
there's a lot of Canadians down there. Then what? We just ran into random people like from Ontario.
We ran into those guys from Kenora who were sitting in the splash pit there with you, Eric. There's those two guys from Lake of the Woods.
How'd they get that pass?
I think
they got
day
lost
one.
And they just went in.
I think that one guy that was kind of parading everybody around from Bass. I think they were giving them out like at the beginning, and then that was theirs for the whole weekend.
To come experience it. Yeah.
So
come experience it. No, go ahead.
That guy, it's Gussie.
Oh, Mr. Gussie, hey. I know when I was.
We gotta thank Gussie for us. Yeah.
When I was looking at your picks, I saw you little bastards. Hey, you guys are all these pro anglers and everything. But the one that got me the most was Randy Moss, bro.
I knew it, man.
When I saw Randy Moss and you guys were there, I said, "Son of a bitch, man."
I said it, man.
Santos
is
like Leon,
the
way you are to everyone else, Leon. I would have been like that to Randy Moss, bro. Like God,
the way Dave Schmidt is to Leon and Leon is to Nolan Blue is Santos to Randy Moss. I'll tell you right now.
Oh my God, when I was,
he's got a new show,
man.
Oh, he's got a YouTube series, Search for 10 or something like that, right?
He's gonna try to get a 10 pounder.
Yeah.
That was awesome though.
But before we go to Randy Moss, It's amazing how many people come out there and just in the States from anywhere to talk to Gussie.
Like, he is a god. I told him
That's
that.
what you guys are
He
saying,
is a
yeah.
god down there.
I am actually. He says or whatever. He's a god down there, man. Like, really is. Like Gussie is like a guy. Holy smokes, man. He's a
Yeah,
that's awesome to see, man.
they love him down there.
Oh yeah,
And
100%, man.
so many people were like, "Oh man, I can't believe you're not in it this year." I'm like, "You got to get back. You got to get back." And
Yeah.
he's
He'll be in it, man. Yeah, he's determined.
he'll be
now to
there.
get
Like
back.
he's
100%.
yeah.
We saw random people. This guy lives in Wisconsin, but he had the LTW Sports headquarters. Of course, we have to chat. Where'd you get that shirt from? And Brian Gustafson was down there too. He was actually down there, and he got a kick out of it. Man, we showed him. Show me the picture. I need to see this. He was saying. He's like, he wanted to grab my phone. Like, holy shit, here's the guy, man. I swear, like, it's exciting. It's your store. It's your logo, and you see people wearing it, man. It is cool. So that was cool, actually. Just
And
random dudes.
he says he goes up there every year. Like he comes up here every year.
Yeah.
You never know who goes up to Canada. Look at Dylan Nutt. Mike, you interviewed, or Leon, you interviewed their family, and
I talked to
Dylan Nutt from Tennessee, the one who won the Bassmaster Classic. They've worked at a camp in Canada, south of Sudbury.
Right, yeah. Just north of in northern Ontario, they worked at a camp as dock boys.
Isn't that wild, eh? Such a small world, man.
Yeah.
And no, it's just the connection, that the fishing world has. It's crazy, right? Oh, and there's media day right there.
We'll talk more Dylan Nutt in a second, though. But I just wanted to show our active work. I'm editing. I'm actually going to edit. I'm editing a whole video of this. It's going to be a whole series kind of thing. Shout out to Stillwater Adventures, Fish Frostbite for supporting, of course, there. Two Rivers Boatworth, Kickerfish. It's all going to be in there. But look at this. This was Media Day, Santos, there, where all the competitors, all 58, had their boats, and some had longer lineups than others to talk with them. But we had time before it was open to the public. We had appointments to speak with the anglers at their boats, and it's just one-on-one time. Man, Cooper Gallant's our buddy, CDP Nation. Yeah. He's been on the show. He wants to come back on again. We're gonna have him back on the show. And not that you're big time. It says you're too big for us. And no, I'm you just don't ask me no more. He says so. We're gonna get him back on the show here now that he's big time. But wasn't that cool, guys? Like you have your one-on-one time with these guys, and ask them whatever you want.
Fun. It's a good thing you were there so you can clarify some of the questions to Goya there, Eric.
See, Mike doesn't know how to talk to Asians, is the thing. So when you talk to Asians, there's Asians that don't speak English, man. Mike's all in slang. Holy, even I could understand. Mike's like just giving her like that, and Kyoya is just smiling. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Yes.
Little did Kyoya know that he'd be eating lunch with Mike 2 hours after that interview.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And it's just like we're all starstruck, and we're like, that's Seth Fighter, of course, and Kyoya, and everybody. We talked to a million of them. And then at lunchtime, you're just all with them. Like we sat at the same table. Like, nice. So that's Yui Oki, who finished third in the tournament.
Yeah.
And then there's Kyoya. We're just eating lunch with them.
Yeah.
While the mayor there, Kane, the wrestler, he's the mayor.
Kane speaking.
Kane, like the wrestler, fucking is speaking.
The actual wrestler, right? Yeah.
That's wild. And it was just a crazy experience, man. It's cool. I mean, I just I can't say enough about it, man. People got.
I'll tell you what was crazy. I was the only white guy at that table.
Yeah, this table here. So we had our buddy Dave Chong. Dave Chong, of course, Canada legend, was beside me, and you got Leon, who's enough Asian. You got the whole Japanese crew there, and we're laughing, man. We're in Tennessee, and who would have thought that we'd be at a table of 11, and Mike's the only white person at this table.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Nah, that was good shit. Good shit.
I know we'll talk about it more, but
did he freeze?
I think he froze.
Well, while Leon is thinking there, he's contemplating life there. Mustang Survival actually donated or gave the brand new Elite 120s to all the anglers. This is Chris Johnson there. I went and tried to take credit for it. Because I've been part of all kinds of meetings and stuff on the back end and what we need to do to increase the presence inland. Mustang Survival rules on East and West Coast, but inland. So I said the Bassmaster Classic is one place, and we got to give these guys They did it how many years ago, and now they did it again. Gave everybody Elite 120s, killer life jacket there. Leon, what are you saying, bro?
Well, I was going to say how level-headed and normal these fishermen are, right? Like there are a few, I think you'd say, like the elite fishing status where everybody wants to talk to, and I don't want to say a cocky vibe, but all these guys at the end of the day are just normal guys like me and you, who just are at the top of their game, right? And they just they're happy to talk fishing. They're happy just to meet somebody from Canada, right? Like the Johnsons and Seth Fider, honorary Canadian too, right? Like it just to talk to these guys was amazing, and just to see that they're just guys who like to fish, right?
Speak for yourself. Again, you tried to call me normal. You just
No, I didn't call. I didn't bring your name up
you
to it.
keep trying to drag me down, man. Normal guys like me and you keep doing this. Stop, bro. It's true, though.
I'm not referring to you. I'm sorry.
These guys are so humble. They're just regular Joe. Some of these guys are plumbers, man. You know what I mean? Like literally have day jobs. You know, like they're not. It's not all crazy glorious and stuff, right? So
like Santos, I'm walking by Coop there, and I'm like, oh man, hey, good luck in the tournament. And he's like, hey, do you think I should throw an underspin this weekend? And I'm just like, and Leon's like, you're asking me? You're asking me if you should throw an underspin? I'm just like,
That I go, Coop, you must be desperate. You're on nothing. If you're asking Leon for what, and he was legit asking Leon, like, what do you think, man? And Leon's like, gave him his whole bro size.
What's an underspin?
Give her,
I'm
man.
like,
That's good shit, man.
Oh,
I have to shout out
awesome,
my
man.
buddy Chance here. This guy's from New Mexico, but he was my boat driver. I put my name in for, I want to be on the water and check this out.
Yeah.
And boom, Bassmasters assigned me a driver. I went to the Concord launch, which is right nearby where Dylan Nutt won the tournament. Like I was on that water. Like there were boats all over the place, but I got to go like see these guys up close, like so that's Yu Aoki, I said, and we're following them.
Yeah.
Like you know how like in golf where they have the entourage or the people
separate
following the
camera,
fans? They have it here too. So especially if you're in the lead, you'll have boats, 5,
Lots of
6
boats,
boats following you. And yeah, we were pretty close that you could see him. Like look how close I am to Chris there fishing. And just watching him fish. I didn't see any fish get pulled in though. I was too impatient. The guys, we can hang out there. Nah. Next guy, I'm on next. After 10 minutes, next. I don't want to be next guy.
That's like fishing, just like true fishing, man.
Next spot, I can't stay here. Man. What they watch this guy just scope? What? So we went to go watch Tucker Smithrow, who was actually casting to the bank.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit more exciting, man. Watching guys scope, I can't do it. Come on. But now, like, I mean, shit, that's another cool aspect. We had like all the angles. Look at the behind the scenes stuff. Leon, of course, holding the fence up to make sure, but Mike took a bunch of great pictures, bro.
It was fun being in the back there like that.
So what did you see, Mike? What was the process there? Because I check in you guys every once in a while, but this is where all the boats come in, right?
They would come in and Leon would tell her what the names were on the boats, like the anglers. So Leon
like
actually did a job there.
The producer, right? Or the stage manager?
there's like a producer before she goes out. She's like, she can't copper gallant.
Yeah.
Copper
No, that's how she was. No, so we're correcting the names and
So she would bring in the next 3 boats and they would be lying. And if it got mixed up, then they would tell her right away.
Yeah.
And then she would radio them behind stage on who was the next ones up. So it was pretty good. And then there was an older gentleman on the other side that would literally talk to every angler. And it was pretty wild because on day 1, when Dylan Nutt came in, I looked at him and says, dude, you got to relax, man. You're looking like pretty stressed out in your boat. He goes, dude, I'm like really stressed. I don't know what's going to happen when I get out there. And I started laughing. And the old guy went and started talking to Dylan, and the kid was calm right after that.
Yeah.
He was so nervous to go out there. So it was pretty wild.
Where was it?
Well,
where's Dylan Nutt?
The other thing.
I have a picture.
Sorry.
Yeah, there. Leon took this one actually. This is Leon.
Right there, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
And that's the thing. That was day 2.
Cool
like,
shit, man. Oh, show us the face. This is all
Jeremy,
backstage.
like these guys, that's like his 26-pound bag, right? On day 2. I'm like, hey, Dylan, can you show us one? And he's like, yeah, here you go. Right? Like it's just crazy, right?
It's cool.
And
cool. By the way, just like if you see like
Cool.
messages like this, like Jamie. So Jamie is watching, like if you watch it while we're still live, he's
Yeah.
commenting to what he's watching us talking about Saskatchewan licenses.
Yeah.
But
A
it
while
shows
back.
up on our thing here still. Even when we're off the air now, when people are still watching it, these comments show up after if people are like typing them in. So it's not like Jamie's completely out to lunch, man. He's actually watching. He's watching.
A little bit,
He's living in
little
the past
behind,
yeah.
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, like that, just to have that whole behind the scenes. Remember John Cox? So John Cox, like he didn't have a good tournament, right? And then we're
Yeah.
talking with him backstage before he goes on, and he's like, and no, and you can hear Mercer calling him in. Okay, got to be happy face, like he's like hyping himself up. All right, we'll see you,
Yeah.
John. Okay, happy face, and if I can, he's out there smiling.
Yeah, because
Meanwhile-
you just finished having an extremely tough day at the Super Bowl of fishing, and now you got to go out there and smile.
Yeah.
You got to be a show person still. Yeah, that's a thing though, right? And you got to be appreciative of making it there. The whole
Well,
thing,
unless
right?
you're Wes Logan, then you just go in there grumpy. Period.
Yeah, some people are just.
No matter. Hey, some guys just that
No,
too bad.
he's just grumpy.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. So we had Nick up in the stands. We needed like aerial view. I don't mind going up in the stands. Nick's he's in the audience. He's in a seat in the media section
Yeah.
with anglers' families and stuff. He was just trying to pick up their girlfriends or something, but he was in
It's
there.
like, hey,
And then-
Houston Fothergill's girlfriend's in front of me.
Yeah, he's just sitting by them. Like, and these guys are working. And then while I ate so many times. I'm just in the room eating in the green room. These guys don't even know, man. They're all hungry and taking pictures. I ate so much. It's not even. And look at Angus. That's Lee Livesey. And he's got a Canadian cameraman from Ottawa. But they just come in there too, and they're eating the same food. Like you're lining up in the same lineup with the anglers after you come back off stage. It's like it was so cool, man. Look at that. Like right behind me is the two Johnston brothers.
That's
Razzing
awesome.
each other or whatever. Yeah, it's just like that's the green room there. It's wild, bro. Just like crazy.
Yeah.
And this guy here is you guys might know him, right? That Jay Kumar guy, the Seafoam guy, always talks on reels and stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He was asking him all kinds of questions. What kind of line did you use? And I don't know, whatever he was asking.
Just need to know everything, eh?
Ridiculously cool.
It's a pretty wild experience.
Yeah.
It is though, man. And then there's like I was in the pit there, Dylan Nutt, champion, of course, and it's cool. Well, just stay tuned for a video. We kind of whole series and just showing behind the scenes of the Bassmaster. Bunch of Canadian wackos going down to see it. It's super cool. And if you look at the press conference,
I thought this is pretty interesting after you guys got the show and everything. Like this is pretty interesting when you guys posted it, everything. So just it's almost like after a sports game or something, right?
Yeah. It's a whole press conference, and that's Nick's head there and Leon the whole time. And Leon got a question in too, bro. Leon's a real reporter now. What was your question, Leon?
What about I said I had it to Eric here. Well, we'll probably be in the video. I'll look for it right now. But I
You
showed
forgot what you asked?
You don't remember your question, bro?
Just no. It was along the lines of I got it here.
You asked him
Who do you look up? Who do you look up to? And like who taught you along the way, like to get to where he is today, like the skills. And I showed that to Eric, and Eric's like this. He's like, no. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, it's a good one. Ask it.
We're right at the front. Leon taps me and he shows me on his phone.
Yeah.
You can ask this question. And I'm like, my face, stop. We like, you know, what do we tell kids? We're not seen or not, whatever. Be seen, not heard. Whatever it is, man. I'm basically fuck. No, we got a low profile here. We're not asking nothing, bro. Let these reporters do their thing. Then later I think about it. Hey, yeah, that's a good question. You should ask it, bro. So then he did. It was the last question of the press conference.
Yeah, so if you watch the press conference, it's the last one, and it kind of worked out perfect because it kind of went in with the guy behind him who asked about his high school and how that started, right? So
Jordan Lee, he said he looked up to Jordan Lee the most on tour. So that was a good answer. I liked it, man. That was good shit. But of course, the kids
what he is and
all kinds of hate after. Well, hate.
Yeah.
Not so much at him directly, but more just that's 2 years in a row of young kids. I say kids like your young 20s, scoping the young generation winning the Classic, the most prestigious award in all of bass fishing.
Yeah, but even when he was doing his press conference, he even said he's not very good at scoping.
I know they associate young anglers. When I say they, like your online people who actually are finding the time to go out there and Randy Blockett
Like
out there.
who the Randy Blankets of the world, the
Yeah,
morons.
I mean, there's lots of them, but they just
There's a
associate
bunch,
young anglers with scoping. And no doubt that the kid scopes. I mean, he does scope. But it wasn't a smallmouth. He wanted on largies, and no one would have thought that. No one would have thought that largies would have wanted. But guys like this, Tom Schultz, it's been taken over by spoiled rich kids watching screens. Like, I mean, this is just
That's
a
the other
ready-made
thing was
comment
the
that they
money
have
thing too. Yeah.
without even knowing the how the kid
Yeah.
won and stuff like that. I mean, the
Only
kid's
guys
opposite,
that are-
opposite of poor, of course, but I mean, as any sport, you're going to be good at golf. Like individual sports are expensive, period. So fishing's an individual.
No, but he had to work hard. I mean, he was out on the water for like a month, man. Like every
a
day.
month of practice, and he found the
Month of practice,
smallies.
So
He found the smallies like a bunch of anglers did. You talk to Mark Zona, and he says the kid found the smallies, but he felt that the pressure was going to be so hard on them that it'd be hard to get them to bite. And sure enough, they were. Like the guys like Justin Hamner could not get these smallies to go, like trying to do the Gussie program,
yeah.
and could not get it to go. So he went to the largies that he found, and largies won. And no one would have thought that, man. The pre-handicapping was Teleco for sure, and for it to be won on the Loud in there, wow, just incredible. And the kid's good. And I was talking to Jamie Bruce, and everyone thinks like he's like the working man's Bassmaster Classic, and he goes, no, this kid fishes over 20 tournaments a year. He's a real stick, fishing Major League Fishing, Bass Nation events, all kinds of big local ones, and now the Bassmaster Classic, of course. So
Well,
he's
I
not.
think they
not a
just
lunch
did one on the
pail by any
weekend.
means.
His brother came in 5th, and he came in 25th, and he didn't even pre-fish.
Still
Out of how many?
coming off the party,
200?
coming off the party high. Yeah.
Yeah. He did some sleep, apparently.
Yeah. So I tell you, man, I mean, the kid's a good stick, 100%. We'll talk more about some of the scoping haters and stuff like that. I'll collect some videos on it and get the back and forth there or whatever. You guys know how I feel about scoping generally, but the hate on a kid that went in there and won the class, I don't understand where. I don't
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
just people being
Everyone's
People are
confused.
just jealous, man. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
so wild.
A lot of jealousy.
Because they're like, oh, Bassmaster needs an overhaul and all. What? What do you? Because the Bass Nation person won it. If anything, it's more embarrassing to the actual pros on there that they got their ass kicked by a qualifier. But I mean, they're in there to win. They aren't going there to just not win. So everyone's a good stick if you made it that far, right? So
yeah.
Crazy. I
Yep.
think Jamie's caught up now. He fast forwarded, man. Jamie's in the present now for sure.
And Santos, that Trip
point,
Berlinski
Wilma.
kid
That's
who
exactly
donated
it.
his money there to the Florida residents. I talked to him there, and I said, "Man, we talked about you on our podcast in Canada," and he's like, he couldn't believe that we talked about him. And we said, "Yeah, man, like people are like, we're like so amazed that you did something like that, and like, but to see a kid like that do something like that, and just to kind of see him behind the scenes, it's pretty level-headed. I think he's got a good career ahead of him as well, right? Like
That's Trip Berlinski you're talking about there. Yeah, he donated
Yeah.
to the hurricane victims there. So a lot of good young sticks, man. It's a young person's sport at the moment. When Brandon Palaniuk is like your old head on tour now, it's a young man's sport, man, for sure nowadays. Although Randy Moss, this is the picture. So this is Randy Moss. Santos.
Yeah,
So look at Randy's face there. Randy's face is like, I'm doing the selfie and I don't have the longest arms, I tell people. And he's like, wait. Let's do this right. He says, like, one guy's trying to take a selfie and the other guy, like, Leon's supposed to be in this picture.
Yeah,
And
Leon's supposed to be in there.
I'm taking a selfie from my side.
I didn't even get him in there, though. And fucking Randy Moss was like, stop. Leon tried to take it and half my head's in it. Let's do this right, he says. And we got the guy behind us in line to take the picture. And there you go. There you go. That was the real one or whatever. So, that cracked me up.
So
That's all.
my
You
grandson
missed it,
seen
bro.
that. My
Right.
grandson seen that picture, and he goes, "Hey, that's an NFL star. What's Grandpa doing with him?" She said, "Well, he's at the show."
Nice.
So they got a picture with
It's
him.
cool. Grandpa's cool.
It was the highest attended. It's record-breaking Bassmaster Classic, actually. And Knoxville
Six.
ones are always good.
6.5 million.
6.5
Yeah.
million.
Fox
million.
Sports, and then over 130,000 people through the wickets at the various events there. So
Yeah.
incredible, man, incredible. That was the one to go to. Everyone's telling me like you picked the right one to go. They're all good. My buddy Justin who owns Gagnon Sports here, Cooper Gallant's big sponsor. He was there too with his wife, and he goes to all of them. He actually had supper at the end there. Like he's connected. Like Justin had supper with Mercer and Van Damme after the Classic there. That's
Really?
how inside he is. And he told me they're all good. It's just that this one's in Knoxville where everything is within walking distance of each other.
Yeah.
You get a really good hype about it. Because in Fort Worth, Dallas last year, the boat launch is an hour and a half away from where the arena is, for example. It just doesn't have that same feeling. So we picked the right one to go to. The only thing missing there was Gussie competing in it, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just have to go every year now. Is the
answer.
And
And you even got on this final day on the Sunday, you were actually in the same, like up in the top there with Mercer, were you not in the morning?
Oh,
yeah, at the takeoff there.
Yeah.
I was just going wherever the hell I wanted, man. So I'm in that pulpit. Mercer's announcing everybody. It's him, the sound engineer, his social media person, and me. Just right there. I'm just like right there.
no
That's
security or nothing.
Jaron
Eh?
Clinch. I got that Jaron Clinch when he went after, he went after like the 26th boat or whatever it was. Like his little video went viral. Like I filmed him and I told him, I got video of you from the top part, bro. Oh, get out of here, man. Send it to me because like I'm right there with Mercer. That was cool, man. Like so cool.
Santos,
And Leon met
I'm
this guy.
walking
Play the
around.
laugh, bro.
Yeah. No. Mike. Do it, Mike.
Do a Jimmy Houston laugh, bro.
Do you Jimmy your laugh, Mike?
Hey?
Mike.
Who's gonna do his
What do you
laugh?
want to that laugh? Fucking Leon sitting in the shitter, and we're in somewhere in the States, and I hear that come across. Remember there was that guy with that little kid?
Oh, he had his little girl in the washroom with him. Okay, wait here, honey.
What?
And Leon's like playing this laugh. I'm, oh my God, Leon, there's kids in here, man.
There's a kid in here, and you're playing a stupid laugh.
Oh my God.
Jimmy Houston, good shit. Anyway,
Like Leon had no clue what his laugh was like, and it says, "No, dude, this is what it sounds like." And then Leon was laughing the whole weekend or all week, and he would play that over.
I watched the Jimmy Houston clip today. He was talking about spray scent, and he did that exact laugh, man. This garlic scent makes me want to eat spaghetti.
He's walking down the hallway, and somebody's like, "Come see me at the Ranger booth." Yelling.
We had a lot of
legends there, man. Legends.
Yeah.
That you guys saw, man. That's
bro.
awesome. Yeah.
Just like this guy.
Oh,
so this,
look at this. Bigfoot spotting.
We had a lot of Bigfoot sightings, and there was a Bigfoot museum we didn't get to go to in Georgia that I regretting not going to. But this was at the Toronto Boat Show. We'll just glaze over this really fast there. But yeah, Bigfoot was there, of course. But I just wanted to share there at the paddle sport to get together at the Peter Young's, buddy Peter Young Outdoors. For the first time, he had a kayak section at this big show. It's a giant show. If you guys wanted for comparison, if you take the Red River Exhibition Hall, so that would be like one of the sections, and it's not even as like, so probably about five Red River Exhibition halls.
That big?
It's not six.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because there's hunting, there's boating, there's overland camping, fishing tackle, and kid stuff and archery, you name it. It's everything outdoor sports. And then there was a kayak section. So hats off to Peter for getting that going. He's got a big event every September that he does, and it was just nice to see kayaks because I'm so deep into the kayak thing now. So I think I'm gonna improve it.
Are you upgrading now, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm doing all kinds of crazy shit. But then anyway, I was in Toronto, and you guys remember this when we talked about it a few years ago?
Yeah.
Like Kevin Fox, where he threw the two old guys in the water. Now, wherever you stood there, whether you think it was justified, I don't think it's ever justified to throw 90-year-olds into the water, but because they kicked over his coffee. Like, even if the old guys aren't talking shit. But anyway, that was a few years ago. That's 3 years ago now. But this same guy apparently is not respected down south. He's a guide out there and a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He makes Get Hard look like muffins, man. Like this guy, like, Get Hard. He makes like Get Hard is nothing, man.
Yeah.
Compared to what this guy does down there. So he was at it again with something else here. If you guys saw that there, where on Owen Sound, the ice broke off and they had to get rescued, which happens every once in a while down around the Great Lakes area and stuff like that, where it does happen. People get trapped. And so what, like, there was articles out there. Guys were crying out there. He says, that's him saying this, angry calls. 20 people plucked from ice. They have to get helicopters to rescue them. and stuff. And what people don't like about this guy, though, is that you're taking a situation like that and
He's making
turning
fun
it
of him.
into YouTube clickbait stuff or whatever to like he has a video already and he has it there. Oh, it almost got us, like ice out or whatever. Meanwhile, like this was a serious situation, hundreds of thousands of dollars in helicopter fuel and salary to go get these guys. They broke off on the ice there, and guys are actually they thought they were making their last calls to their family because the weather was so bad that the helicopter said they couldn't make it out in boats or chopper.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
And they're on a floating island and they of pack ice. So you got your solid ice and you got your pack ice. And so these guys want to fish pack ice at late season for kings and stuff because that's where those things hang out. Like, and you're at the edge. You can see open water. Then you got the pack ice, which is like ice that's just refreezing. And then you got your solid ice back inside. So I spoke to two different guys, Alex over at Tremblay's in Aurelia there. And then a new guy I met, Matt, who was in the paddle sport booth. Two different guys. They were out there that day too. But they didn't go to the pack ice part where these handful of anglers went pushing the limit. It'd be like us fishing at Prudence, and then everyone is also fishing by the scrapes, and then that could go die out there kind of thing. And they weren't telling. He said like the guys were telling. They weren't telling the exact truth. These guys really pushed it, even crossing some open water to get on this pack ice to fish it. There were some younger anglers there with them too and stuff, and then they were running. So when it happened, once it broke off, because the wind was blowing like 30 to gusting to 50 from the shoreline going out. So a lot of the guys, like no one in their right mind would be out there really. So these guys were pushing it to go catch him, and then it broke off, and then that was it. They thought they were gonna die or whatever and stuff like that. So that they called for rescue, and it took about 2 hours to get the first rescue. You could only go how many times in a helicopter, how many people at a time.
Yeah. And
then this guy was vlogging the whole time, and then left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. And then when he made a post about it, thank you to blah, 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 their version of stars and whatnot or whatever, they came rescue them and all this kind of stuff. And then he tags FXR in there. Good thing I was still warm in my FXR vapor suit and like all kinds of. Did you guys see all this stuff?
I didn't see.
I've seen a little bit of it, not too much. I don't watch very much of his stuff because it's usually shit.
Like it pops up on my Facebook is where I saw it, and it's like, holy shit, like that. Without even looking at the comments, I'll go, well, watch the comments here on this. But without even looking at the comments, I go, oh, this is pretty tasteless, I'm thinking, or whatever. If it's true what you're saying, where guys are making their last calls to their families, because guys jumped in the water to swim back to the solid ice, and they didn't make it. They had to come back. They're hanging in the water. These were the first guys to get plucked out. That's how desperate they were, like to.
Really, some guys actually jumped in the water to swim to solid ice.
Well, the ice is flowing out into the middle of the ocean already.
Yeah,
like you're going out into Lake Huron. So they're thinking that they can like make it back there. They're running end to end of like you're just on a floating island.
Yeah.
And they're running to one side to the other to see if any part of it is still jumpable or connected to solid ice. And then when they figured out that they couldn't, they just stayed in the middle there and tried to call for help. And good thing the helicopters
this guy's like taking advantage of it. Like, okay, I'm gonna post this.
He's making a buck off of it.
Yeah. Jeez.
He's a knob apparently. Like, he's like a huge knob. Apparently that's what everybody's saying out there. I think he does it all on purpose. Apparently he just does it on purpose almost. Like you get to a point where you start to question people and like when they do stuff.
They really like this. Yeah.
Yeah, they just do that for
thank God that wasn't me. I wouldn't be able to hop over a 10-inch ice hole.
So the guy's just a useless toilet.
That guy probably he's apparently a stick and he does YouTube stuff or whatever, but he's just a bit of a knob. That just really rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah. And some of the ways that he was describing the story actually wasn't right too. And the guys were telling me sort of the lowdown because they could watch it all happen from solid ice. They're watching everything go down.
Yeah.
Literally, like they're just watching it happen.
When it comes to a near-death experience, like you can't be joking about it. Like you can't be.
Even if he's not joking, he's just capitalizing on it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You can't be capitalizing on the fact that you're in an a-hole and you probably shouldn't have done what you done. Right?
Well, unfortunately, that's the way our society has gone with the YouTube stuff.
People would rather watch that, right?
Yeah, a lot of negativity on it.
Yeah,
got to be positive.
Positively on. Just quick promo here. We're gonna do Beast of the Week. And a quick promo this weekend. There's still time to enter the B-Side Open. If you're interested, we got all kinds of entrance here. The championship is on. The top 20 teams are competing for all the cash and prizes. Top 10 get to fish day 2. So out of the 20 that are competing, the teams, the top 10 will fish day 2, and they all have money. And then the other top 10 fish the B-side open, which is you can register here. I had a list here, whatever. It's brought to you by Huntfish MB, by the way. Huge shout out to Huntfish MB for sponsoring, supporting it. The B-side open to anyone who wants to enter. It's an easy registration form, $300 per team. This was as of I think we were at the Bassmaster Classic when I put this out. And there's a bunch more teams there. I think it's going to be 30, 40 teams out on the water on the B-side. Because they eliminate championship teams join it, and there's a bunch more teams that signed up. All kinds of good sticks. So if you think that you can compete, or even if you don't, you just want to take part and see what it's all about, and it is fun catching your 5 best greenbacks over 18 inches and then scoring them and stuff. Live leaderboard and everything will be live both days, Saturday and Sunday, beginning around 10 or so. We'll go live leaderboard there. We're not going to have on the ice action. We're not going out on that slush, are we? There's no way.
Not in
I don't
trucks,
think so.
bro.
Not unless I bring my sled. If I bring my sled, then I can do on the ice stuff.
Yeah, we'll have a couple of sleds. We could use Reagan's. Reagan's is stuck in the backyard. If we dig it out for him, he got stuck there, and he just left it. He got bonked to pick them up. He just left it in his backyard, at the back of the cabin. He goes, it's still there. After 2 hours of digging out, I just got them to pick me up on shore, he said. So if we dig it out, we can.
I might be able to get access to one too if we need it.
Yeah, but I don't know if we really need to go all the way out there and do it. But these are the top 20 here. So it goes up to there. Dave and Darren just outside. So there's the top 20. So everyone's starting from scratch. They're all at 0. Everyone's tied for first at the moment. Who are your picks here who you think is going to win this third Icebreaker Elite Series Championship?
Well, Boyko Miller told me on Friday that they're going to win.
Boyko Miller, eh?
Yeah. He says, we're going to win the 10K.
Nice.
That's what they said.
I got to stick with the previous champions, man. Until someone knocks them off. I got to go with the big boys, Unruh and Ebert, man.
I don't know, man. Herekasi and Fossey, they're on a tear right now.
I think the kids will be hard to beat, to be honest. They're going to be hard to beat. But you're saying that
going to be hard
a lot of these one drill, one rod teams are going to have a harder time doing the hunting that's been working for the past couple seasons, like with this deep snow or slush or whatever, right?
Yeah, just like I said, it's going to get tiring, right? Like it's not easy walking through that snow. So
yeah, and if you're going to do a sit and wait game, usually guys like the Weedmans always put themselves in a good spot.
Yeah.
Although they've been drilling over 200 holes now, Peter and Matt as well.
That's who I'm going with. I think the Weedmans, they've kind of been, they've been in it all year, right?
They're right there, man. They're due for sure. I would imagine that they'd be a good bet to cash as well.
The Heberts have had a tough year, so he might put himself in a position to do this. He's got something to prove this year.
Carlos picking Fossey and Brett there to do it. Good bets there. Real life. If you had a head-on camera was running from the beginning, I would understand. But actually going and put, I know he was talking about the Kevin Fox thing there. And Mike's a YouTuber, and he'd like. I mean, you're always thinking in a vlogging sense a lot of times. You know, if you're looking for content, but to actually sit there and pull your phone out and like, wow, I think this is the end, guys. You know what I mean? Like it just sounds. And then you're making light of the other guys who actually are crying, calling their families, and you know what I mean? Like you're out there vlogging where, this is a perfect time to vlog. Yeah, I hear you, brother, man. Like he says it there. Tim Reimer, I should attend more ice fishing tournaments. Less chance of me getting sunburned and stay at the hospital. Tim is the one like when we were at Pelican where his old legs were redder than lobster, man, kind of thing. So although you can get burned ice fishing too, bro, you'd be surprised, man, especially with all the snow we have right now.
Yep.
On a sunny day out there. It'd probably get you too, bro. If anyone's going to get sunburned on the ice, it'd be Tim Reimer for sure. Daryl Olsen is picking Team 19, Trevor Hebert and Chad Arnold, just like Santos. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm thinking myself, I mean, Brett Monroe and Jeremy might have something to say here. I'm thinking. And
Yeah.
just like Bailey too. Bailey and where are they? And Greg Adder.
Right there.
There, 16. 16th there.
I think, they're good sticks. They were second last year. I think they've got something to say there. I'll be cheering for Dave and Jen though. Let's go. Come
Yeah,
on,
Let's go,
Dave and
man.
Jen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You
I
know,
was
at the
going
end
to
of
fish
it,
it with Brady, actually. Caden hurt his knee. This team can't keep their knees straight. Brady's hurt now. Caden busted his knee.
oh,
I
that's
was, I
right.
was
Yeah,
gonna, I
Caden
was
popped
gonna,
his knee out.
I was gonna fish it with. He was asking. I go, I can't do that. You crazy man? Got a whole weekend of live streaming to do. I can't give up a chance to talk on the mic, bro. You crazy?
You would just be going live.
I'm just going live while we're fishing. Yeah.
That's right.
Eric, there's one over there. Wow, hold on. I'm talking right now, brother. Anyway, that's this weekend. The links YouTube Kickerfish channel. Give it a watch there. We'll be on there talking all kinds of crap for sure. And we'll see who wins, man. Who's the top walleye hardwater sticks in the country? This is the premier, the only tournament ice fishing series in Canada. So we'll see who the champions are there. Beast of the week here quickly. We're well into overtime now, but we've got a handful here to show here. Of course, we got to get people that do flowers. Kevin Lowen's son Noah. Look how old Noah's getting now. Jumbo
big, man.
Perch.
Nice.
Eat it, bro. They ate that for sure, bro.
Yeah, you can tell it's getting beaten.
Way to go, Noah. Nice work, Noah. Love it, man. Logan again, and
Yeah, Logan and Logan. Yeah.
laying a beat down on these smallies with a little SUV crossover on the ice yet.
Gonna
Somebody
say,
had made
man.
a comment.
Someone's driving.
I wish I could find a place to go with a little SUV.
Yep.
I'm not sharing nothing because some places are small.
That's right.
But cool stuff, though. Nice work, guys. Logan squared,
Not bad,
catching
guys.
more fish there. Good job, brother.
It's good work.
Not too bad for a quick trip to Gimli. They aren't crazy big, but nice work, Brett Kelly Grimes. Like you said, it's all good. If you're out there and you're just dropping a line for a
Fishing,
few
man.
hours,
Yeah.
yeah, can't hurt. That's awesome, man. Nice work there, Brett Kelly Grimes. Mark Booty's buddy, promo the Island Beach whiptail, of course. They're just shy of 30, not a 30, but just shy. Honest measurement there. Good job, man.
Nice.
Nice work, bro. All kinds of fish to be had out there. Of course, here we're in March Madness. Scott free. It's not the young guys this time. It's not the kids. He's got his own fish to show this time. So nice work there, Scott. 44 1/4. They make them
That's a
big
big
out
one,
west,
man.
man. It's pike are
Wow.
big out west, I tell you. man.
Jeez, look at that thing.
That's a good pike, man. That's a good pike for sure. Nice work there. Thick pike. Thick pike there. Tim Reimer says there. Yeah, that's a nice one. Pike have been taken down beast of the week lately.
They've just been
It
giants.
might be a Laker this week, though. Morgan O'Callaghan, 38 and a
Look at the
3/4
tail on
inch.
that thing.
Lake trout. Nice.
Lake of the Woods one, eh? 38. Damn.
Wow. Look at the tail on that one there. Look at the tail on
Yes.
that. It's all damaged and stuff.
Missing.
Yeah. But that's almost as
Followed
big
by
as
a
they get out there.
34, he says there. Look at that. eh?
Yeah, you got a double beast out there too. So nice work, Morgan. Good job, bro. Like to get a
Nice.
40 on Lake of the Woods is really hard. They're there, but it's hard.
Yeah.
But 38s are like a giant on Lake of the Woods for sure. Beauty.
That's what I was gonna say. Shoot.
Exciting. Look at this one.
Oh
Young
my
to get
God.
hero. Hunter himself has won Beast of the Week before, but this is Brittany this time. A 41-inch Laker. Look at the difference 3 inches make. Okay. Hey, see what I said there? 3 inches could be the world of difference, bro.
I'm out.
Look
No
at that.
comment, bro.
The 41. Look how big that fish is.
It's a giant.
Nice work there, Brittany Yajiro on that there.
That's a
Trying to
really
bring
good
another
photo.
championship to the
Yeah.
family. That's brought to you by Eskimo. I've been getting gear out. I've just been putting gear out on the front steps, and everyone who wins has to come pick it up.
Just
And the
leave
pile's
it.
been disappearing every day, so someone's getting them.
You better
Either
hope
that or
it's the right. You better hope it's the right people, bro.
I think the kid down the street is just picking up all kinds of stuff.
Probably.
Yeah, all those Falcon Lake Winter Fish Up tickets, Divine just put them on the door with people's names on it and come collect
Yeah.
them. That's what I've been doing. So people have been getting stuff here. So anyway, who's your winner there? Like
I
Brittany's
think we got it right there.
I think it's right there, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's
too.
ask Lake Winnipeg report. Yeah, he says 41-inch Laker too, Mr. Gergat says. I think so, bro. I mean, that's my vote too. Come on. Nice work.
Well, I think that's 3 votes for it.
Great photo composition. Congrats, Brittany. Nice work there. You win an Eskimo package there. We'll get that to you there. Gord says it as well.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
We went into overtime hard there. I mean, we could talk forever about our Bassmastership for sure. There's all kinds. There's a lot of cool things that I encountered at this show, though. We'll talk about those as the weeks come up here, though. But be safe. If you we still have a few weeks. We're allowed to fish on the lake till what? April 4?
Yeah, I think it's the first weekend in April.
Like on the lake. Safe ice or safe
April
open
5th,
water.
April
wherever you
6th,
go.
right?
Yeah, April 5th midnight, right? Or Easter
Yes.
Monday too.
Nice work, Tim.
So-
We're doing the right stuff. April 5 it is. April 5. But crappie and perch and whatnot open all year round. It's like the lake and Red River system
Yeah.
closes there. But be safe for sure out there wherever you are. Be safe for sure. I know people want to go get it, especially with spring break coming. If Lake Winnipeg isn't for you, then look for alternate places. There are places where you can safely walk out there and get on all kinds of fish. So we'll talk more next week when that's going to be. But we'll see you this weekend. Tune in. We'll find out the champion of the Icebreaker Elite Series championship there, and more stuff to talk about next week. Appreciate you all there. I'm going home finally. I haven't been home in so long.
I was gonna say, bro.
When you head home tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
You
I
head
fly home tomorrow. I'm so done. I swear to God. Okay. Sleep in my own bed for once. Anyway, for Mike Natoli,
Have a good
me
night.
on the grip. Ooh, the grip, bro. That's your new name now.
Grip.
Okay. And Santos. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Nice.
Peace out. Bye, guys.
The drip.
Good night, everyone.
Get a grip, Leon. Always trying to
Get a grip.
Yeah.